Hey everybody, LeadsBeat here. I'm coming at you with another Gen 5 underused match. Yeah, the teams. Seriously, when do I change my teams out? I know in one of these battles I have like a rotation where I use several different guys, but seriously, I've stuck with seriously, I haven't even used a Weavile in a while. But anyways, I have a rematch against Etrejos, who had beaten me the first time that I think it was the first time we battled, and then this is a rematch. So I lead with Sock, and he leads with his freaking Crobat, but switches in Claydol on Stone Edge. So I'm gonna have to switch out as he goes for rocks, which I knew he was gonna do. I know he's not gonna pull a Probopass and go for the Power Gem, which I kept calling Rock Gem for some reason. What the hell? But anyways, I go for the Hidden Power Grass. I don't know why I did that. I could have easily just went for the Fire Blast predicting a switch, but I guess I didn't feel like predicting a switch at this point in time. But you know, Snorlax takes it like a Snorlax does, obviously. But here I'm gonna go for the Air Slash, hope to get some flinch hexes because you know I've been pretty good with those, but I don't get it this turn, and he's gonna set up a curse. I'm like, all right, Curse Lax, here we go again. So yeah, this is quite familiar actually, very very familiar. You know, I think barring like one of the Snorlax, this is the only Snorlax type that I fought against, which is kind of weird. But I go for another Air Slash right here, hoping to get a flinch this time, and I don't. And the reason I'm not going for Fire Blast because I'm thinking this Snorlax has thick fat, which cuts my fire damage in half anyways. But he does not get a Parahax on the Body Slam, but he does get a crit, which I think kind of mattered because Moltres is fairly bulky even without defensive EVs, but it's whatever to me. So I'm going to go to Sock again, and I'm going to go for the close combat, and he's going to bring in Claydol. I really did not care that he switched out because I wanted him out of the way. So whether he switched out or not would have been good for me, because if he did switch out, then, you know, he will not have the curse boosts. And that's going to be good for me. Now, you might find this unusual that I stay and go for another close combat. Now, this is because I predicted him to set up screens or something, because, you know, most Claydols kind of do that. And he does set up the screens, so yeah, dual screener for the win, I guess. But it's not going to matter. I'm going to be able to two-hit KO it anyways with another close combat. So I literally hit him with 3 in a row and I take him out. So I'm at pretty much -3, and pretty much anything can revenge kill me at this point. And in comes Crobat, and whether he goes, I know he's going to go for the U-turn, but I don't want to take too much damage right off the bat, especially when I could save him for later on. So he is going to go for the U-turn, and he's going to go to his Nidoking, I believe. Just spam the heck out of... no, he's going to go to Snorlax. Never mind. He's going to go to Snorlax to just sponge hits or to set up on me. Whatever the case may be, I am going to have to switch out because in case he does start setting up or if he goes for the rest, I need to go into something that can hit him pretty hard, you know? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm going to go back to Sock. He's going to go for the EQ. So yeah, I guess he predicted me to switch out, or he just wanted to hit my Registeel. Either way, I get in Sock kind of alright, and I'm going to go for the close combat again. Regardless of whether he switches out or not, he over-predicted this time. He predicted me to use a different move, predicting him to switch back into Claydol, but I'm thinking, nah, you're gonna mess up eventually. You're gonna over-predict, and later on, I make a mistake that makes up for his over-prediction, just saying, but I'll get to that part when we get there. So I'm going to go to my Celebi right here to take the Earth Power, because, you know, Earth Power would be the obvious play and stuff like that, and Celebi could take them all right. But look at this. He gets a crit. It gets a random crit. I'm like, okay, so I get a pointless crit on the Claydol, but then he gets a kind of meaningless crit on my Celebi. So I have no idea what's going on with that. We're just getting crits that don't matter that much. But anyways, I'm going to recover as he switches out because the Nidoking is choiced. Choice Scarred probably because, you know, choice specs Nidoking is kind of rare. In fact, I only saw like one in some Wi-Fi battle, I think. I forget who it was, but he had a specs Nidoking. Maybe it was Modest too, I don't know. But anyways, he brings a Tauros and he goes for the Rock Climb. Now, seeing Rock Climb, I'm thinking, okay, this is Sheer Force Tauros, which pretty much, like Nidoking, gets boost from attacks that have an added effect, but they lose their secondary effects, and Rock Climb does have a secondary effect, actually, which would normally confuse the opponent sometimes, but it won't because, you know, Sheer Force And Celebi could take him all right. So, yeah, I could pretty much recover stall or do whatever. So, right here, I should have went for the recover again. But I guess I didn't want to take that chance or anything of him getting a crit. And it definitely was the safer option. So, yeah, I didn't want a random crit taking me out. And then I had to go to something else. Now, right here, he's gonna take me out with the U-turn. Now, I could have went to Registeel to take that, but the only problem with doing that is he's gonna bring in Nidoking, and then he could go for Fire Blast pretty much because he can hit my Celebi or my Registeel for super effective, and I want to see what he actually goes into, and he does go into Nidoking. Now, right here is what I was talking about. Anyways, I'm gonna go for the Protect with Sharpedo Ted here. Now, I thought I would be faster than Nidoking after I get a speed boost, but I kind of made a grave miscalc here. I'm thinking that Sharpedo with a speed-inducing nature will outspeed a Nidoking that's Scarfed, but my Sharpedo has an offense-boosting nature. I think it's Rash or Mild. It's one of the natures that raises special attack but lowers the defense stats. But yeah, he outsped me regardless, and I'm gonna have to go to Sock after he takes out my Sharpedo. And that's kind of unfortunate because if I had not made that miscalc, I could have went to Sock first, do some damage, then go to my Registeel right here, and then still have Sharpedo for later in the game. But, you know, I guess we're all gonna have those derp moments, and those derp moments are they're just gonna kind of screw you up. So many times, it's like, it's not even funny. I mean, it kind of is, but I don't know. But anyways, I take the Earth Power like no tomorrow pretty much because Registeel is a boss like that. I really need to use different pokes. Like, I have a rotation where I use a couple of different guys, but I'm trying to remember if I have a UU match where I change the team up. I don't know. I'll have to look back and look at them, but yeah, for now, just bear with me a bit longer. I'm going to use different guys. But anyways, he brings in a Kingdra, and he's going to go for the Hydro Pump, and it will not kill me because, you know, max special defense and everything. And I actually didn't think I would live it because, you know, pretty good special attack this Kingdra has. It's pretty good mixed offensive stats and defensive stats. Now, he goes for the Agility here, which kind of confused me at first. And it still kind of does because, I mean, if he run the Rain, that might have not have been a bad idea. But I guess he doesn't want to set up the Rain because he has, like, that, he had the Nidoking with Fire Blast, and it would have weakened Fire Blast, so I guess that's okay. Now, he's going to get greedy and go for another Agility, and I'm like, dude, you stop. And then, you know, he gets Parahax this turn. I'm like, yeah, that's what you get for being greedy, man. Yeah, let that be a lesson to anyone who tries to do that while you're freaking paralyzed. But Registeel does take it out with a Seismic Toss. So, yeah, Registeel's kind of a good amount, and I'm going to be able to see what he brings in, and I think this is his last Pokemon as well. His Crobat. Now, he goes for the Brave Bird because it's pretty much his strongest move that he can hurt me with. He doesn't have, like, Super Fang or anything, although that'd be kind of weird. Strangely enough, I would have expected Super Fang, but, you know, not. I guess this kind of set runs Brave Bird, U-turn, all that stuff, but I'm going to get the T-Wave off and try to Paraflinch him to death, hopefully. But, yeah, it doesn't seem to be working because he breaks through it anyways. I mean, Registeel's no Jirachi, but come on, man. Man, I guess if it was that broken, I don't even know. But, yeah, I'm going to go for another Iron Head here. Hope to get a flinch or something. But guess what? He breaks out of it again. So, like, I get no Parahax or Iron Head flinches. I don't know if it made up for the Kingdra getting Parahaxed at the last minute. But yeah, whatever. I'm gonna go to my Chinchino. Someone in the comments on one of my other videos said that you might pronounce it as Chinchino, but I don't know. Guess I'll say it as Chinchino. But anyways, I go for the Tail Slap and I miss, and he goes for the Brave Bird, and I'm like, yeah, GG right there, because I needed that to hit, and if I had hit it, I would have won the game. So yeah, pretty much GG. And you know, if you like this video, you know, just look out for the other ones. And oh wait, hold on, we're not done yet. Chinchino lives on 19, so the game's not over yet. And guess what? I do hit the Tail Slap this time, and I'm going to be able to take it out with 2 hits, so the ultimate bitch-slapping Pokemon wins by fatality or something? I don't know. But yeah, that boiled down to the last turn, which sounds quite familiar because I had another video which I had, well, my first upload to Pokemon Mosh Pit Beta, that had a similar thing happen. If it boiled down to the last turn, and pretty much whoever got the first hit off successfully and could take out the other would win. But yeah, I'll let you guys see that yourself. It's crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game. Great rematch, etrejos, and who knows, maybe we'll do another one. I think we did a... Well, did we do that? Was it him I did the rotation match with? Like, someone I had a rotation match with. I think it was him, but I don't know. But anyways, I am going to have a rotation matchup. I am deciding whether or not I should do a double header rotation match. You know, to get two out at once, because I think one's really short, but the other isn't that short. So, I'll have to see how that works out. And yeah, for now, this is Lead Speed signing out. And peace! You know that's going to get tiring someday. Certainly it will.